Hey, before this video gets started, I'd like to ask you to do me a favor. If you find yourself watching this video, and obviously you have because you can hear this, if you decide for whatever reason to nope out of this video before it finishes, and I mean like well before it finishes, like before the halfway mark or at any point, like you decide like to leave before it's done, do me this favor and leave a comment down below explaining exactly why you're leaving. If it's my voice, if it's the audio, like the audio quality, if it's the co-host voice, if the video is just boring, doesn't matter what it is. Like even if it's like, well, I suddenly had to poop and I had to leave. Like doesn't matter what it is, just tell me what it is down below because I'm trying to boost audience retention. And I feel the only way to really do that is by having the audience tell me what's making them lose retention. So enjoy the show. Oh man. Oh, did not plug in the thing. Alright, so this should be episode 7 of Rita's Rewind. I wasn't quite sure how I was gonna manage the middle of this series because the first, I think 6 episodes, I'll check real quick at the risk of ruining the goddamn footage. I think it's first 6, yeah. So this will be episode 7. So the first 6 episodes are a what do you call it? Are like my second playthrough of the game. And I just stopped looking at that. I can't. I hate that it looks. Ugh, that didn't look so good. It's weird. Like I always thought that like the right route to take with Power Rangers would be an anime, but this is very much like the current American animation style. So, all right, so this episode's about him. This boy right here, everyone. We finished the gameplay. We finished the game. So, no. There is a
Choose your ranger. Dragonzord.
It's an okay Tommy. It's an okay Tommy. There's a trophy for playing with. There it is. You didn't even have to play with all of them. Just okay.
Good luck, Rangers.
Is Main Street the? It is okay. Oh hey, like he's added into everything. Yeah, I know. It's 100%. So there's a trophy here for like doing one of these without losing, without the gym hitting the rewind. And I think I've selected.
Hey, watch it.
I selected the wrong stage for this. But hey, you know, we're here. We're gonna play a couple of stages as Tommy.
Hey, give me a break.
Just to get a feel for how, wow, I'm really taking a lot of damage.
Hey, what? Excellent. Hey, watch it. One down, plenty to go.
Is it? awesome. A rank. That dude in green is pumped. Who is he? I don't know. Possibly some new kid at school. He's really cute. Which is all well and good. So I did find out that what did it say? What? What? Was this an option in the main game? I promise you it wasn't. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4. There were only 4 guest stars. I thought there was 5. So the mementos, yeah, they are represented by these things on the cork board. Like, none of this matters by now. I think this game's been out for like 2 weeks. But I didn't know that. Yeah, I did not know that was an option. Andrew World Park. I got Battle Cemetery, Carnival Mound, Highway 98. All right. This again is. I'm not gonna get this trophy. Like, I'm not. Like, I'm gonna do these two. Like, I'm not gonna do a Zord stage, only because I know, like, it's a shockingly small Dragonzord running around like all the other ground-based Zords. So, like, I don't really care all too much to, like, try to, like, show that off. But I will do at least, like, I'll do at least one stage. Oh, man.
One down, plenty to go.
There does not seem to be any benefit to tapping it versus holding it. All right, so that's off the table.
Choose your ranger.
Dragonzord.
Good luck, rangers.
All right.
Let's go another round.
I've seen several reviews of this game already, and I didn't like any of them. I felt that they were all like, how would I word this? It felt like the majority of the reviews that I saw of this game were afraid that if they said it wasn't good, they would incur the wrath of, like, the internet. And I don't have anybody watching my videos, so I don't have that problem. Like, absolutely nobody is, like, watching these. Like, I think of all the videos that have gone live so far, which is just the first 5, only 1 has been watched. It got a thumbs up though. It wasn't even the first episode, which is quite literally the episode that I'm like, yeah, like, this is gonna be a review of this game. You're not gonna like it. But hey, what do you know?
That's a
Life
knock out
happens.
of you.
Life moves on. I really like that simple sound effect. I do feel like this game is still not really that good. And when I say it's not that good, I mean what I mean. I don't think it's that good. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's broken. I don't think I don't think like the mechanics don't function. I just think it almost comes off as a handheld, like something that you would think like would be on the Switch for like a couple bucks, because there's so little to it. And like apparently people online are like, well, how would I work? I need to quit trying so hard to not say what I want to say. Motherfuckers on the internet have gotten to the point where if they like it, it's good. We aren't going to discuss this any further.
I really felt that one.
I haven't spoken to anybody who's played it personally and gotten their opinion on it. I just made my opinion very clear, and I've looked for other opinions, and it seems like I might be in the minority. Like, I'm the only person who doesn't like this game, and like I know that can't be true. I just think that like it's a very small. I think that the people who don't like it aren't really out here like trying to say that I didn't like it. That makes perfect sense, honestly. Like, that's exactly what they should do. I can't stress to you enough. Like, I was trying to roll behind him and beat him up, and it didn't matter. It found a way to work itself out.
And stay down.
But yeah, like, I don't think it's a good game. I think it's passable. I would say it's serviceable, but I wouldn't say it's good. I'm not quite sure what I would, like a game of this caliber, like what would make it good? A lower price point. But even then, it's like a novelty. Like, it just feels like you're not meant to play this genuinely. Like, you're not meant to buy this and be like, I'm not gonna buy another game this month. Nah, this is like a snack. You're not supposed to like come home from work and look forward to eating this and then going to bed. Like, no, you eat your din-dins, and then after you eat your din-dins, like, you have this like afterwards. It's almost like dessert. It's a treat. There's no sustenance in it whatsoever. It just exists for you to be like, oh, that was neat. That was nice. Likey like. And that's what I think it is. And I think that my opinion of this game is like strongly based on how much I paid for it. And like, yeah, so motherfuckers on like Reddit and shit. Which I want to also say real quick, Reddit is not the website that it sets itself up to be. I think that Reddit definitely set itself up to be this. I should have used it. Reddit like comes off as like, this is the adult part of the internet, and I don't mean porn. I mean that Reddit comes off as the like, nah, like we think better than everyone else. We're super smart, and that's like, and if you disagree with us, you're wrong. And like, kind of, sorta, some of those things. Like, they're not the smartest side of the internet by far, but they are definitely some of the most puss-ass motherfuckers on the internet. Like, they cannot handle being told they're wrong. They cannot handle someone disagreeing with what they think. It's very annoying. Only annoying because there's like this preconception, like this preconceived idea of what Reddit is supposed to be, and then it's not that, and then you realize no one ever told me that's what it was going to be. You just got that vibe from the way that people from Reddit carried themselves. That's it. But yeah, like, now people feel like the word replayability is so subjective, and it's like, it kind of isn't. Like, replayability isn't a subjective phrase. It may be a subjective concept, and that's only because you've chosen, like, people who say say that like replayability is subjective are people who look at a game that has been deemed as having no replay value and like, but I play it all the time, so you're wrong. It's like, no. People, oh shoot. All right, well, this might be a trophy I can pull off. She actually transported us into an alternate dimension, completely pointless.
That won't stop me.
Oh, really?
Dragonzord.
Before I die. Yeah. It's like they believe that because they like replaying the game, that the game clearly has replay value, but that's not how that works. and like a game, man.
I really felt that one.
You fuck it up once, you might as well keep fucking it up. That was the only other trophy I was under the impression I could get. Was I was just upset by the fact that I didn't get it the first playthrough, because it says you have to completely avoid getting like her water attack, and I was like, so I didn't get hit by it, I dodged through it, but that doesn't count.
I really felt that one.
And like, man, you can really tell like when somebody is playing a game, you can feel when they've given up. Like when like their desire to keep playing it is gone. Like I don't like. There's no restart checkpoint. I just think that games like this don't exist. Like don't have a purpose anymore. Like they just don't. There is no need for this style of arcade game.
That won't stop me.
I don't care. Like fucking.
I really felt that one.
Bitch. Oh boy, ain't nothing worse than it just. Ain't nothing worse than it just taking longer than you wanted to because you've already picked up. Don't know what the other secrets were. Don't fucking care. Didn't get the trophy. Great work, everyone. Suck my titty. That's it for this episode. But no, and yes, the controller indicator light does reflect the ranger you're playing as, unless it's the black ranger, in which is just deep purple, because black people don't have a color that represents them in media other than purple. But yeah, like it's just this feeling of it doesn't seem to really matter, like that these games are doing this, because their whole objective is to just be nostalgic. So when people see them, they're like, oh, I remember when I was 5 and didn't have a job and didn't have crippling social anxiety, and like that's all they care about. But like, fuck everybody else who's like, oh man, a nice little Power Ranger beat 'em up. No, if you don't like it because you have an idea what video games are that's been crafted by the past 30 plus years of video game evolution, you're wrong if you don't like it. You're wrong for not liking it. And you say something like, I do love that Reddit for sure is under the impression that when they like leave a scathing reply to you, like your response, you're supposed to like break down, cry, and die. And like they don't realize that like they're nobody. And so when you approach them with the fact that like, I don't know you, your opinion holds no value. I don't know what you expected me to do when you tried to put me in my place just now. Yeah, they don't know what to do. Like they don't. It's like, well, fuck you then. It's like, all right. Like that was always on the table. Like I could have always been told to go eat a dick. I knew that when I walked into this situation. I'm not upset by it. But yeah, as to close this out, this game doesn't have any replay value. It sucks that it doesn't have any replay value. It 100% just, I think it sold itself in a way that buying it was you were being misled. I'm a firm believer that it sold itself in a very misleading way, like through its like screenshots. As a friend of mine, Mike, would say, you told me absolutely nothing about the game, and that's kind of what it was. That people just saw Power Rangers beat them up. Well, this can't be terrible. Yeah, like I don't like how to word it. A very well, like, let's say you went to a place and you bought a burger, and it's a big burger, right? It's got lettuce, it's got all the stuff you like on it. Maybe you don't like tomatoes, lettuce, and cheese, or whatever, but it's got all the stuff you like on it. Maybe it ain't even made out of meat. Maybe it's made out of like beets or whatever. It's a great looking sandwich. Looks marvelous. But you then bite into it and you realize like there's no seasoning whatsoever. Like you can tell that, oh, like, yeah, this is a high quality tomato, but like it's a little dry. Like it feels like it was left. It's a it's a thick slice of tomato, but it feels like it might have been like left out a little bit. But and like the lettuce is crisp, but just lettuce. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, this is like some nice melty cheese, but it's clearly not high quality cheese. It's just cheese. And the bun is kind of halfway decent, but the burger isn't like charbroiled. It's not been seasoned at all. It's just a big sandwich, and like and from a distance, like on a plate from across the room, it looks great. Hell, it even looks great all up close. But like once you like interact with it, it's like you realize, oh, there's nothing here. That was what this was. Looked fantastic. Like the art style is great. The nostalgia parts are good, so good. But when you boil it down to it being a video game, yeah, this is a poor representation of where we've come, even with retro gaming. All right, hate me later. Get the fuck out.